find is that the sounds that we forget to say are the sounds that are at the ends of words, okay, or in the middles of words. The sounds at the beginnings of words are usually fine. In a word like bird, okay, the "b" part of it is usually fine, but often people will get lazy and they'll just say bird. We don't hear the final part of it. Okay, so all of these sounds that we were working with, they were voiced sounds. Did you feel that they had vibration, right? And they could all be held because you could play little tunes on them. So they were long sounds, they were sustained. But you brought up the "b." The "b" you can't hold on to, can you? It's a short sound. It's a little bit like a drum beat, right? It's like a piece of percussion. "B." So those ones need to be very, very short and quick. So let's do a little exercise with those.
Articulation is about saying sounds clearly and crisply. Use rhythms to help the learners practice the sound patterns.
We want to make a sound, so it's going to go like this. B, 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 B. B, 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 B. Okay, let's try it again. And B, 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 B. Okay, great. Now let's see if we can make that a little bit quicker. Okay, excellent. And now let's try it with a D. Okay, D.
The sound pattern can use any consonants. Start with the voiced plosives, B, D, G, before moving on to the unvoiced consonants. T, K.
Excellent. Now, this is very hard. Can you do it without voice? So now we're going to do it on the P and the T and the K. Okay, so it's only breath. We only want to hear breath. We want it to be very, very clean and clear. So let's try it with the P first of all. Okay, and hold it, hold it. I don't want to have P. It's too much breath. Okay, just a little bit, just enough for the sound.
In doing the breathy consonants, ensure that not too much breath is used.
Now, this time, I'm not going to tell you what the pattern is. It's just when my finger comes out. So watch my finger very carefully.
Using a random pattern involves the learners in watching and listening. This encourages more precise creation of sounds.
Okay, so everybody knows one tongue twister. What are the things that we want to remember when we're doing a tongue twister, do you think? If we try to, yes?
You must pronounce the words good, but you must say it fast, but you must still pronounce.
Okay, so the important thing is to pronounce all the sounds as clearly as possible, and particularly the end sounds and the middle sounds. It's not just about in, a proper, copper, coffee, pot. It's not just about the P and the K at the beginning of those words. It's also about the P's and the K's and things in the middle. So, okay, proper. That second P is very important. Proper, copper, coffee, pot. The final T. Can we imagine that with that little fingers coming out? Pot. Okay, do you feel that? That final T has to be there. Let's all try. Proper, copper, coffee, pot.
Oh, I said copper.
Okay, try it again. And proper, copper, coffee, pot. Final T. Okay, very good. Now try it by yourself and try and speed it up, but do it slowly. Don't try and run the marathon right at the very beginning, okay? Train for it a little bit. Okay, so proper.
Note the coaching around the tongue twisters, which is about identifying where the sounds are occurring in the mouth and what they should feel like.
And I'm not hearing the final T anymore. There we go. Proper, copper, pot. Okay, good. So do you feel how we need to feel each of those sounds? You want to feel what they feel like in the mouth. If you feel them, we'll be able to hear them. If you can't feel yourself making them, you're not making them. We won't hear them. Okay, I want to feel pot. I want to feel my tongue springing away from that T. Does that make sense? Okay, so each of you has a tongue twister that you know. Can I ask you to find a partner who has a different tongue twister from you? And What I want you to do is take it very, very slowly. Work through all the sounds. Make sure that you can feel how to make each sound, okay? If you're not sure, get your partner to help you. Start very, very slowly and carefully, and only when you feel confident, start to speed up a little bit.
Some of the learners are bobbing their heads with the tongue twisters. Encourage stillness and focus while speaking. Focus on final consonants and middle consonants, which are often dropped. There are many more examples of tongue twisters in the manual.
Wie weet waar Willie Wouter woon? Willie Wouter woon waar weste winde waai. He threw 3 free throws.
The big black bug bleeds black blood.
A proper cup of coffee pot.
Sunny sê sy sal 7 sakke sout sleep. 7 sakke sout is swaar so waar.
Kaka, aliziva, ukunuka.
Shining soldier.
So we're going to sing a little song, which is going to help us just get our voices out there, nice and free, think about projection a little bit, and it goes very simply like this.
Singing combines projection with breath support, sustained tone, and pitch work. Here is a simple, fun song with actions that bring all of these elements together.
Love him, Tony knows, Tony knows. Again. Tony knows, Tony knows. Once more from the beginning. Tony Chestnut knows I love him, Tony knows, Tony knows. And listen, Tony Chestnut knows I love him, that's what Tony knows. Okay? Tony Chestnut knows I love him, that's what Tony knows. And that's the whole song. But it's got action. Tony Chestnut knows I love him. Tony knows, Tony knows, Tony Chestnut knows I love him, that's what Tony knows. Okay, should we try it once more, a little bit more quickly, so it's a nice little warm-up. Okay, and... Tony Chestnut knows I love him, Tony knows, Tony knows. Okay, so we're going to now think about making our voices as expressive as possible. Your only lines that you're allowed to use in this exercise are the words 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you can put them in any order you like, but the important thing is going to be how you say them. So, can we just count as though we are very bored, first of all? 1, 2, 3...
In this final exercise, simple words or numbers are used in different ways to express a range of attitudes and characters.
Okay, great. Now, can we do it as a very strict teacher?
This encourages exploration of pitch, pace, rhythm, body language, stress, volume, and vocal tones in order to bring all the elements of voice production together.
Now let's think about it as a preacher. Can you imagine you preaching in a church? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's now think about it. We are rap stars. Okay? 1, 2,